Mema Owibi Akwaba Eba GC News. Hot news all time, latest and hot news. Aramede Bremu. Eye Unya TV morning show host, Captain Smart na the home about asem. National Media Commission one de kokobosem amane Captain Smart. Danu na KT Tela ababonting abereacte na wade and 7 to na ara atuga. Danu no de Kennedy Agyapong so and sematuga na answer na sebni na bebaro. Let's just say wunya subscribe to the channel na message say obe subscribe. Do be ade say obe click subscribe button na wabele notification where is our video for be upload so onsa Abelemkpe after we are now like video on my thumbs up na fe wa share ma ofofro so enya bi na o hwe after yenko sebidimu National Media Commission one the kokobosem just say last warning and one the my Captain Smart on your TV morning show host ni nyina and sembia Captain Eddie Etuja na asana Kevin Taylor the reaction beba no yen hwe story no na yefa KT ni reaction no mremo yen hwe story no eno na ewo screen so o say NMC issues final warning to Onia Radio, TV, and Captain Smart. Just say one of the kokobosi be chato kra na one of the ma Captain Smart ni Onia TV and radio. Now, what kind of story now? I say the National Media Commission (NMC) has issued a final warning to Onia Radio, TV, and Captain Smart over an insightful broadcast. In a press statement dated Tuesday, November, blah blah blah, the NMC said that Captain Smart had directly insulted the Chief of Defense Staff (CDS) and other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces as beast during recent broadcast. That is Captain Smart, Jumedi Udina no Pano, and also and Wokokan Simbi, I just say Wodidi Chief of Defense Staff or any other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces in say and Simbia Wokafa and Hono, just say in 3 years. What story as well was say the NMC further stated that Captain Smart had claimed that these officers embezzled monies meant for soldiers on peacekeeping operation, but had offered no evidence to support his claim. The NMC described the broadcast as dangerous and unprofessional. It also noted that it had warned Onia Radio TV about promoting violence against the state in December 2022, but that the station had not taken steps to address the issue. Now, just say Captain Smart and some of the two now watch say yes, with your phone people we see I see a one and a peacekeeping, just a 1 year scanner, just 1 bezel scanner. Now, I don't know what you say. Sasuban, we are Captain Danny, unprofessional, it's also dangerous. Now, what you say, maybe so in some one kind of one about one cocoa. Now, in some way, a bit too done, and on a KT, Kevin Taylor, and also I reacted to some seminar what day and fought to the ground to just say Kennedy Agyapong, but because Mahama, a former president, and now on the NDC4 on the Frank Atuli. Say yes, sure. Na NMC for no hefa na one wo. No one wo hin abra Kennedy Agyapong kan sanse bu no one wo. Now mo de yinti Kevin Taylor yinti the reaction efa ensemo ababetu yinti ensemo kafa.
Watching juicy news on YouTube.
NMC issues final warning to Onia TV and Captain Smart. Yes, the National Media Commission. I issue a warning. Sebio Omo atonkra ma Captain Smart ene ni Onia FM ni TV for no say hey yeah tim warning someone hwam kasem ya de beba ne de muntumi National Media Commission na so kan omo reasons ntia omo warning Captain Smart ene Onia TV for na ebe ye usre omo say Captain Smart akase eye kuro na yetim no soldier for no sebio omo mpese omo behwe so ema eyedien omra oman no yebudi ye and omo say yeah in fact I need to read the exact thing. It's quite interesting. Okay, so this is the story, this is the link. My main kind reason in short. Thank you, Mr. S. Omo say we read this story now. In a press statement dated Tuesday, November 14, 2023, signed and issued by the Executive Secretary George Sapon, the NMC said, and I quote, "Last week, your station carried an insightful broadcast in which Captain Smart directly insulted the Chief of Defense Staff and other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces." Almost say, "Eye na what you me Captain Smart." Edidi eye dien eye armed forces in penifo da no Captain Smart edidi o matem eni tina NMC for tro letter akoma eye Onua TV NMC for so mo ntiase say last week Captain Smart kasatia soldier for penifo mo Ghana min kan na mindwudwam. Captain Smart claimed the officers embezzled monies meant for soldiers on peacekeeping operations, but offered no evidence to back his claims. This was as dangerous as it was unprofessional. Say Captain Smart can say, "Eye soldier for penifo no sike bia e wose nkobo ma soldier for nketwa e mom de ko peacekeeping no o matena sika no so e na sebio Captain Smart asmo kan no wan fan gina so bia mba na NMC for soldier for go no sebio omo yemumu soldier for penifo no mote e Ghana Armed Forces one no omo sebio omo yemumu ana soldier for no omo ni press department Ghana military no mote wono so omo te wono so obi ka asama to obo so a penifo no mote wono without due respect omo yemumu Ghana army adan eye KG Ghana military adan omo ye fafranto omo nya penifo Omuni press secretaries. Omuni a department that speaks for the army. How come say the National Media Commission muna moba be kire say asama ekafo obi no ono krampo na oye bone no omba abonten be ka say onye bone. The Ghana military na yeka asam no fa no ho no have they issued a statement that they have not taken any money from any soldier? They themselves na Captain Smart ka say omo bossa akro no omo ti Ghana ha omo nyampuro omo ye nipa omo ko school omo kenkan omo nim nokore omo betuma issue statement. What is stopping the Ghana Armed Forces leadership from issuing a statement? Na mo NMC no mo na mo be kire say police for the soldier for do mo jimi mo na mo nim nyansa enti mo be ka o masama mo enkwasi aban de bia ye nyankwasi institutions ne etete ho na ukọ story ni mo I say you may recall that on December 8, 2022 we drew your attention to the use of your station to promote violence against the state and your management's lack of capacity to address same. Almost say Yabeka say 2022. Almost your letter be break Captain Smart no Onua TV say. Almost show no mo ye no almost the yede almost the air cause violence against state institutions. With me, I don't agree with everything Captain Smart says on the show. I cannot even trust Captain Smart. I'm being honest with you. Captain Smart has two mouths, and I cannot sit here and say Captain Smart actually want a change in government. He doesn't. Captain Smart is just hurt saying the MPP have failed, but Captain Smart will be willing to allow the MPP to continue because wama na kuma the MPP change without due respect na adwene. But at no point did Captain Smart sit on his show to incite anybody against any state institution. I've never heard him do that. Maintain say Captain Smart General Radio so and TV so I can say obi nkobo soldier need to obi nkobo police need to amount for entingu soldier for so. And so what kind of violence and a Captain Smart in the show now? I don't agree with him on some things, but when it comes to you trying to make label Captain Smart and in the show and say it's a show that promotes violence, it means the NMC is one of the most shittiest agencies in Ghana. The government of the day, because Captain Smart didn't call for them. At a point, they are criticizing this government. You want to find a way. Mona Mubabe played that role. Now the Ghana army sitting there, Sebio Omo Yankoko. The Ghana army sitting there, without due respect, Omo Yanfui. When somebody is denigrating you, what stops them from reacting? By releasing a statement and forcing Onua to come to court to tell the world they have not taken any money meant for peacekeeping. Yanti Kroma Yanti Kroma na is Ankuma Kachire say.
1. Defaming or insulting the president. Now I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's insultable. I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's insultable. Now I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's insultable.
These foolish ones calling themselves intellectuals is ankuma na numu nsuo se anoma na no nsuo se anoma times na no ho sanga or wherever. I'm working like a boo. He sat in Ghana, Satana John Mahama, the president, said the president is insultable. Even the president by your own people, by your own guys now, power no. Eka Ghana say John Mahama is insultable because they wanted Ghanaians to insult the president. Even the president is Ankuma's stupid ideology, stupid definition of the Ghana's constitution. Or tonight Ghana your press conference catch it say because John Mahama your president he's insultable. Now Captain Smart did this so Atama, so no or no president. If Captain Smart has even insulted a military man, is the military man above the president? And press letters that
Hot news all time.
The NMC is one of the most stupid agencies in Ghana. You think you can bully people not to speak about MPP? You fools on the NMC board. You people think you can use your stupid office nobody regards to intimidate or gag the media. You are mad. Oh, so you've been in this country all this while. Kennedy Agyapong, Ejina radio so, Ejina TV so can say we should go and bend John Mahama down. NMC, were you not here? Ni antikroma. And Kennedy Agyapong can say Uncle John Mahama ni enkuno ni antikroma. But you were here. You did not release any statement. You did not question or caution Kennedy Agyapong say in some now kind as a statesman. It is not right. The reason why Kennedy Agyapong end to men winning NPP primaries apart from shenanigans, it was because of these kind of statements. And people keep telling me, Kevin Taylor, only Kennedy Agyapong a personal problem. See Kennedy Agyapong, me no personal problem when it comes to in some or catch me papa. Apart from that, I will treat Kennedy Agyapong as any ordinary member of parliament. Say about me no personal issue about in some or kafa me papa who na enya no kre. In some or kafa me maame who na enya no kre. Me man ke bi amfa ne maame ho, man ke bi amfa ne papa ho. It is one thing. We are all grown men. We can deal with that. But Kennedy Agyapong is like any ordinary MPR. I'll have to question the utterances. And I was advising Kennedy Agyapong that your utterances, if even so much we need a year primaries now, some people might shy away from you because utterances will give you away. But people thought to say, I am taking my personal issue, many Kennedy Agyapong into Kennedy Agyapong's trying to be the flag bearer of the NPP. Why should I have a problem? Why should I have a problem if Kennedy Agyapong is becoming the flag bearer of the NPP? But I was telling Kennedy Agyapong, say, you are supposed not to do. In Sambia Memekano, Enisa Woka. Even though we are nipa to Sambia, you need to react. But because of your position, you refrain from it. Sometimes, people might think, say, but the issue is, we need some time to let people understand. Say, their positions does not give them the room to make some statements. If I meet Kennedy Agyapong anywhere in the world, now say, Sebio Asamatono, we trash a man for me gunuso, na me who say Kennedy Agyapong, I cannot walk and pass and say beat him to death. Mean to me, yes, sir. I wasn't built like that. I will stop. Even though I have my own personal issues with him about the way and things he said, I will stop and say, Minya Ghana Nini. Because Kennedy Agyapong betima ko share Minya Kitobi baby, or new se Minya no, or betima boa Minya no. At the end of the day, later the so Kevin Minya me boa no. Minya so betima boa Kennedy Agyapong, or new se bia. So that is how it works. We don't bring personal issues. Me want a personal issue. I will not lie to anybody.
You are watching Juicy News on
I will
YouTube.
never.
Hot news all
I have
time.
that personal issue with Kennedy, and he knows it. It is personal. But the political life, when it comes to his political life, I sit and I criticize him on his utterances and some of the things he has supported when it comes to politics. In the Kennedy Agyapong kope MPP primaries, na okope leadership, na se MPP for edikoti kwambi so esisino. Meka so mo esisino, but there are some things he did in the past that it also went against him. So if he wants to lead the NPP come 2028, all that he has to do is to try and let the people understand. So he understands his position. There are some things that the table so he needs to walk. Maybe the table so he has to speak. So that is how it is. Asima member Kennedy needs to try because of your position. It is delicate. You can deal with those things diplomatically behind the scenes. And you make people don't mama from say, I hate Kennedy to the point to say Kennedy no, I would never. But I'll also make him understand, say, as far as he's representing Ghanaians, people, he needs to do what is right. So many any personal problem, but I have my personal problem outside politics with him, and that is what he called for. I also a man, I will defend my parents. He is also a man who would defend his kids, and that is one. If Kennedy Agyapong creates job, I don't know. So create you, I don't know. My family member so why should I say Kennedy, if he's doing right, he's talking right, he's showing say he's honest, why shouldn't he lead? He can. He's human. But when his utterances and his actions are not giving me the confidence to believe and trust him, I will not sit here and tell Ghana for say vote for Kennedy, because he has not shown to me say obetumaye because of his actions. Inti Anna sometimes obi kwaji obi tokwa akwa obi tumi tina be say Kevin Taylor ni Kennedy kunti metai Kevin what Jimmy. And you don't understand what I am doing here. You don't understand what I am doing as a journalist. You don't get it. If I meet Kennedy Agyapong at an airport, I'll say hello to him. If he refuses to say, I don't care. If he says hello to me, I'll say hello back. But I will get the opportunity to tell him the things you said. I am not appreciative and I'm not going to forgive you because it has caused harm. So Bisu Shiame, no, because Kevin, your journalism job, it is your job. But something that you did to me, or this you did not have fact, I will not forgive you. I will understand because Obia was the feeling. Until I am munjai that crossing of personal issues and journalism. It does not work like that. When was the last time I was Matinaha Ebeko Bias because we Wafa? Me, I don't do that. Oba Ghana radio so where the Wafa, my friend Wafa. Now me yes no. So what's some banana I'll say it as it is. Until let's get some things right. We want people who are willing and ready to help. When an name say in the MPP, apart from Kennedy Agyapong, utterances and in Sembioka and in reaction, majority of the people in the MPP they trust Kennedy than Bawumia. Anamebwa. Majority of them they trust Kennedy than Bawumia. But why do you think say Kennedy the number of vote about Bawumia? There was a shortfall because of Kennedy's actions in the past. It made it difficult for some people to trust Kennedy 100% upon the money they all paid. That trusting wasn't there. And so it is up to him, for him to work on himself, for him to bring that trust back by conducting himself as a member of parliament. One, you should not use words and swallow. You don't do that. If you said this is green, it is green. You don't go back and say, make us Bawumia kromfo intendamaba Bawumia de montumano. No, then that confidence and respect among for me to say, they will take it away. You are not a man who is consistent. People need consistency. People need people who can stick to their word. Intende metia na Kennedy Agyapong eba TV can say, vote for Bawumia. How difficult and how is it good? It's going to be difficult for me to campaign for Kennedy even in the future. I can't, because I can't take his word, because I can't trust his word, because I cannot believe him. And the consistency we want, and no yen free Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong should show consistency. Let's get it right. And we need to understand. And me, when I sit here and I do my job, I'm done. Why would you know me? When I sit here and I do my job, I'm done. But when it comes to my job, I will let you understand. Said this is wrong.
Yo, it's for Mikhail say GCD so and now no say we subscribe ya. Mr. say over subscribe no like na watch video. Was over to me actually wondering afa so we who I will comment box in Mubati Minkabio in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.